I very much appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see. Let's see what is going on. What is coming through for you. Leaving something alone, leaving something behind, feeling a lot more satisfied with it, about it. No more looking back. There has been something that felt a little bit controversial for some reason, but you have not wanted to think too much about it, or you try to not care so much, because at the end of the day it wasn't really your problem. Maybe this was something specific, like you're trying to get pulled into some controversy and you're like, no thanks, you're moving, and that actually helps you move along a lot quicker as well. Whatever it is that you have no longer looking back on, is doing you a world of good. And there's something I see here soon. Soon something is coming, and I'm trying to get to the specific here. Hang on. There is something that is evolving, a connection, something deep, possibly connected to your roots, like where you feel you want to be rooted, or it feels like at long last. That's what I see here. And soon you're finding your feet. Soon you're finding your feet, if you haven't already. I get a very specific message about the moon. Looking at the moon, moon rising. Looking at, perhaps that is you that likes to meditate looking at the moon, or meditate and contemplate whilst looking at the moon. Changes could also be set for the coming full moon as well. And there's something that you realize things can change at a moment's notice. Anything for you in your life. There's a clean slate that you are beginning with, that you're starting, and you realize that you can make anything happen. You're really finding that power of yours, and understanding, really, really knowing who you are. Nothing is going to get in your way. And there's, I see new beginnings here, Scorpio, for you. New beginnings. There is, like, you definitely have strong will. I see a strong mother figure somewhere around you, but supporting you, even if they're in the spirit world. May not have always shown their support, but they show it in different ways. Sometimes it's not so obvious. That's what I'm seeing here. There's also, as I talk, like more power to you. You're really kind of standing in your power here. There's something here that you haven't finished, and you're going back to it, and you're completing. It could be a project, it could be whatever it is, but you're completing it. I also see you're getting a lot of closure, once and for all closure, and I see you just kind of like wiping your hands clean, sayonara, walking through a door that is full of light. And there are two choices here. It's very easy to go into the door of this darkness or door of light, but you know better. And sometimes the door of darkness, may be appealing because you can't quite see the dark. And there are certain illusions, perhaps, but somebody is saying a lot of great things, too good to be true. But what's showing here is that you do know better. Within your heart, you can sense it as well. Listen to your intuition. And what I am seeing is that things are going to be so much better for you. Struggling with paying bills, struggling financially for some of you is coming to an end. Certain things that you are doing or shifting from, that you've learned from the past, how you're tackling your finances there's like a new method, if that makes sense. That could be something specific. That's what I'm seeing here. But and I do see something that you have learned or reading about or something like that. Again, that can do you a lot of good. And there's something specific about you going to the cinema, the movies, all of that. And, it could be just something that you like to do to take your mind off things. I know, again, that's kind of a random specific message, but it's there. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you. Scorpio. Ooh, Lovers card. Lovers. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Too many cards, just one card, one card. And the Six of Cups. Scorpio. Lovers, Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. There is something, I do see you're going to enjoy this next phase. This is cycle. There is a cycle that is ending here. You're entering a new phase. One that I do see good balance and strength. You already have a very strong connection. You've made something happen, and it's been worthwhile. It's been worth the wait. It's been worthwhile. And you're going to see that something is coming through as proof, as evidence, also is what I'm getting. And it's not just all talk, in your situation. You have had a lot of patience, but things are starting to come through. This could be a very strong soul connection that you have with somebody that is appearing, but that, it's taken its time, because there are certain things that on both sides you've had to work out and deal with, so you can get to a very strong, stable place. Good communication is what I'm seeing as well. I do see you very, very attractive and attracting a lot of things. There's a positive result coming through. Be aware of what you are attracting, so make sure that you have this clarity. I see a shift in the dynamics of a relationship that you have with someone. It does not have to be romantic at all, but I see a shift in the dynamics here, and it's a lot more calmer is what I see. It's a bit more, it's not as tense. So that's one thing. Leaving drama behind, leaving all that behind, and you've been planting your seeds very, very carefully, and that's the thing where we see your patience paying off, and you know that whatever is yours will come back to you. Something that I see also, you've been very, very protective, as I do see someone else being protective over you as well. And there is, like I said, a strong soul connection, and there is a lot of nostalgia coming in, something that you have always hoped for, wanted to. You're starting to see results of that. Oh, the Two of Wands and the Tower card. All right, Scorpio. In order for you to continue having control, and I talked about you having this power here, it shows up. And when you do have this, when things start to really shift and align, don't be surprised with the Tower card. It often occurs that way because the universe is giving you a helping hand here by removing certain obstacles from your way so you can continue on to this path. Opportunities are arising here for you, but things need to be cleared out, as we were saying, going through some sort of cleanse, ending something, no longer looking back, not wanting to bring whatever it was from the past into the future. That's something I definitely see you do not want. And so you're clearing the pathway here for you. And because what I do see before, things were going well, but it was staggering, sometimes back and forth. And, you felt like you were, the vision I'm getting right now, like a boxer. You had your boxing gloves on and having to really always fight your way through. And it can get tiring. So, blessing in disguise here with the Tower card, big shake up, something could throw you off a little bit. But you will see universe is going to show you why that was necessary. So you can continue having that world in your hands, choosing what is right for you. Scorpio, look at this. The Nine of Cups. Oh, I love it. These shows you. I feel like now I feel like, yes, feel like I can breathe. There's a sigh of relief here, a big sigh of relief that you have here with the Nine of Cups, because it works out exactly as you wanted it to, as you had hoped, and you have a very clear vision. This is a very great fulfillment, one that I see that is very long lasting. There is something here that an agreement comes in, and it has great potential, but you're thriving in this new environment. I see you thriving. Now you can have this balance. If this Nine of Cups came before the Tower card, then it would have been a little bit more difficult, because when you think you have it all, then things start to become all chaotic. It will be kind of a bit much to deal with, but because it's already cleared the way, now you can continue with this fulfillment of the Nine of Cups.